All right, y'all. We in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one, it's another one, and another one.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back with another video. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to this channel right now. Make sure you like the video and make sure you turn the notification bell on so you don't miss the next time I drop another video. All right, y'all. So we got to talk about it. Y'all know we got to talk about it. The Princess of Rap. Like, keep it a stack. Bitches just asked if we keeping it crack. You know, the Princess of Rap has dropped. Like, we got to talk about it. We also got to talk about JT and Sukiana. JT seemingly responds, very subtle. So we definitely got to talk about that, y'all. Let's talk about. First, let's talk about. I'm sorry. I just forgot what I was even about to go to. Let's talk about Suki. We'll talk about Sukiana and JT first. So we know that Sukiana and JT were going back and forth on Twitter. From JT's OK record, she said something about, crab legs and veneers. Suki felt hit because she crapped her veneer on a crab leg. Suki then put out a diss called, I don't want to say it because they might block it, but it's called, and you can figure out what that is. And she was dragging JT like no tomorrow in that record, okay? And then people were waiting for JT to respond, but JT was not responding. She didn't want to give it the time of day because she had just put out her record, okay, and it was on pace to chart on Billboard. And so JT was just like, no, I'm going to focus on my record right now. I'll get with you later. And so what JT did was, instead of her putting out a diss track, she just put an extra verse. So she extended the OK record and subtly, very subtle, addressed Sukiana. So she said, and whoever else, I guess, wanted to smoke. But, she was kind of just popping her shit in the record. Billboard. She performed after the Met Gala and Jean Gaultier. It was very subtle, whatever. I think she did a good job. And then she even did like a little mini reel to it. I guess we can call it that, a little reel or visual to it. I'll get it pulled up really quick just so y'all can see it. But JT, her song, okay, did chart. I believe it charted at number 78 on Billboard. So shout out to JT for charting. This is her first solo Billboard entry. So shout out to her on that. But let me go ahead and get this pulled up so you guys can just see what JT was looking like in her reel. Her reel. I can't play it. Let me show y'all though. Hold on. So this is JT. Still going with her aesthetic and everything. That's her, she performed and this is but the verse is on here, so if you haven't heard it already, go check it out. But yeah, JT decided to go ahead and add an extended verse. So what this was to me, and I actually like this verse. It's no shade, JT, but this is probably the best verse out of the two on the record. Maybe. Actually, it is. Yeah. It might be the best verse. The song feels complete, honestly, with this verse, JT. Now the song feels complete. At first, I felt like the song, we needed a third verse. Let me just say that. But the song feels complete now. I still like the record and everything. Remember, I told y'all, if you haven't watched the video, you can go see my review on JT's OK record. I just felt a little underwhelmed, that's all. But I had to sit with it, and you hear it in the car. It does what it needs to do. So, is it a terrible record? No. Is it a great, just phenomenal, amazing record? No. It's right there in the middle. So, she's in that pocket. But, listen, so people were saying that JT was, they were like kind of pressuring JT to respond. I was seeing that a lot or whatever. I honestly didn't think JT needed to respond to Sukiana. I don't know. Call me crazy though, y'all. And this is no disrespect to Sukiana or anything that she has going on. But I feel like JT is above Sukiana. Okay, let me just stop. So what I have to learn how to do is just say what I mean. JT is above Sukiana. Sukiana, in my vision, in my opinion, Sukiana is beneath JT. And you might say, oh, wow, well, that's harsh to say. Well, let me tell you why. Sukiana, she doesn't make any noise on the music side. Last thing we heard from her, she was eating ass. She was eating niggas' ass. Her words exactly. We got JT. JT has a record with Drake, Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, Usher, Megan Thee Stallion. I can keep going on. Why would she address in JT's career, her being right here, because she haven't made it to the tippity top yet, but she's somebody. JT is somebody. Now, why would she go back down to the gutter and address Sukiana? I really want y'all to think about that, and also do it in the middle of her releasing her own record that just now charted on Billboard. But why would she go address Sukiana and take away from her own moment? People work hard on their projects. She shot a visual to this. We don't know if she's the one funding this stuff or what's going on. People work hard on their projects. Why would she want to overshadow that by putting out a diss track to Sukiana? Sukiana be on OnlyFans planning her stuff. She played with herself on OnlyFans. She pissed and all that. Why would JT come up off where she is and then go down below and scrap with Sukiana? Now, I get it, and I get, okay, y'all like, well, she addressed her, she called her out. You don't just go respond to any old body. That's like, hell, that's like, let's say I do a review, and I do a review on Nikki, and Nikki don't like what I say, and she make a diss track about me. Who am I? You know what I mean? Think about it like that, y'all. I don't think JT really needed to say too much of anything. But, you know, I'm okay with the subtle clapback or whatever. Am I just over the moon about it? No. But was it good? Yeah. JT said, here, girl, damn. Since you want some attention, here you go. Here, girl. That's what she did. Now gone. Now bye. Because she won't be addressing this again. I'm just being honest with you. I can tell. She won't be addressing this again. But JT, I will say this. You need to calm down on the Twitter rants and stop going off on people on Twitter, because I think people also expect you to address this, JT, because you address everything else on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? You address everything else. So they like, why not address Suki directly? You put yourself in that position, JT, to make people feel like, you need to respond. Because you on Twitter arguing all the time. Just focus on the music, I promise you. When you get bigger, then you have time to go back and forth. You know how Rihanna was clapping back on Twitter and stuff with people, and she was already accomplished. She wasn't doing that on the come up. You know what I mean? She wasn't doing that. She was focused on the music. Focus on the music, JT. It's going to take you farther than you are right now than responding to Twitter beef and getting in this beef and stuff. Just focus on the music. So that's my advice to JT. But moving right along, that's enough on that. Let's see. We got to talk about Ice Spice, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Ice Spice. Isis. Ooh, can I say that? I don't know. Ice Spice. She dropped her record, Give Me a Light, okay? Now, Ice had disappeared from the internet for about a week after her friend had exposed her text messages and stuff. I think she thought we forgot about it, maybe. I don't know. But you know how the culture moves. We move fast. We're on to the next thing. It's always something new, so maybe we did forget. I didn't forget. I know y'all didn't forget, but, you know, and we know for damn sure the Barbs didn't forget. So, but anyway, back to the record. So she dropped the record, Give Me a Light. The record sampled Sean Paul's Just Give Me the Light, Shake the Floor. Y'all remember that song? Very Y2K, which is the name of her album. So, I don't know, y'all, like, can you get to what you think about the record? I'm just trying to fluff it up, but the record is ass. Oh my goodness, this record is so terrible, Ice Spice. I don't know, okay. I'm trying to find a way to say this. And let me go to her page. Without, oh wait, didn't I just say it? I just need to start saying stuff. Ice Spice, this record is trash. this record is garbage. This record is garbage. This is the weakest record you've ever dropped in your career that I've heard. This record is trash, Ice Spice. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I think Ice Spice. So here's the thing with Ice Spice. Ice Spice is relying. Check out my bed. Okay. Ice Spice is relying solely on her looks, I believe. I don't think she's more so leaning into her rap ability. I think Ice Spice is, she's relying on her looks and her popularity. Let me just show you this. So this is her 5 hours ago. And the song is playing in the background. So you can hear it. This is how she's promoting the record. She wants us to see her, she's thick, body is banging. She clapping the ass, she throwing ass. Bent over, she a baddie, she's showing her panty. She want us to see this too. This a little sneak peek she showed us. Look, throwing ass. That let me go over to her Twitter. Do I have Ice Spice on? Let me see. Let's see. Ooh, I hope nothing crazy don't pop up on my Twitter feed, child. Cause listen, I follow some things now. Nah, but so look, y'all. We're gonna go over her Twitter too. This is how she presents. This is what the record. She's throwing ass in the back of the, and we love this. Don't get me wrong, we love this. I love sexual, being, free and all that. But Ice Spice, you gotta go back to the drawing board, love. You gotta go back to the drawing board. And this record isn't gonna do well on the charts either. I see this might be for Ice Spice. I see this coming in. She might do a top 60 debut. She might do top 50. She might land in the top 50 debut. It might land in the top 50. Just because, she got people's attention. And she has her own fan base. And maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I'm thinking like, okay, she's making the kind of music that her fans want. Because Ice Spice does have a fan base, I'm guessing. So maybe this is what they want to hear from her. It just wasn't it. This wasn't it. I was trying to find the catchy bar in there because she always has something. She a baddie, she's showing her panty. She's shaking like 100 bands at the deli, and I'm still getting bands at the deli. She always have something, and then in the fart song, you're not even a fart. She always have something. I guess you could repeat. I'm trying to figure out what it is in here. I didn't even catch one of her little one-liners. What was it? Like, why would I beef with a flop? Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's not strong enough for me though. And y'all, honestly, since we're here, and let me come a little closer for this. Let me lean in a little bit. I think it's time that we apologize to Lotto. I think so. I think it's about time. See, what had happened was y'all put Ice Spice in this category because of the big looks and big collabs she was getting. She had the Taylor Swift look. She had the Nicki Minaj look twice. She, the girl's a liar. She's on Billboard. She got top 10 records. She's got the Alexander Wang deals. She's got she had her own drink at Dunkin' Donuts, and she, you know what I mean. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Ice Spice is grinding. Ice Spice is hustling. But we need to apologize to Lotto. You want to know why? Because y'all really sit here and act like Ice Spice is Lotto's competition. And I'm not even a huge Lotto fan like that. I think Lotto flow is a bore sometimes. I think Lotto doesn't make great records sometimes. I think Lotto is always itching for a hit. I feel like, I don't know. I guess they all are itching for a hit. But we owe Lotto an apology because one thing I will never take away from Lotto actually can rap. It may be boring. It may not be the most exciting raps. It may not be it might not be catchy. She may not know how to make hit records or whatever, but the girl can actually rap. Or let's just say if you think she can't rap, she can rap better than Ice Spice. And we literally sit here and act like Ice Spice is Lotto's competition. And Ice Spice, I guess, and maybe Lotto thinks Ice Spice is her competition. So maybe we don't owe her an apology. Maybe not. But Lotto, baby, Ice Spice is not your competition. I promise you that. I promise you. Just because y'all both are light-skinned girls, and I don't know how that even became a thing. Maybe Lotto was throwing shade. Lotto, maybe you did start it, girl, because you know you quick to throw a rock and hide your hands. You was probably throwing shade at Ice Spice from what I remember, and then maybe that's how the Ice Spice and Lotto conversation became a thing. But I feel like that's disrespectful to Lotto. Although Ice Spice is the more popular artist and she's the bigger artist, Lotto, and if we're talking about rap, I'm only talking about lyricism. Lotto can rap circles around Ice Spice. We gotta be honest. We gotta have honest conversations. You know what I mean? And I really blame the GP because y'all constantly gas mid music. Y'all constantly gas mid-tier music. This shit is mid. It is. This shit is trash. That Ice Spice just dropped. And I'm not even trying to really go on Ice Spice like that because I think Ice Spice is a beautiful girl. And I think that she do make some, she makes some records or whatever. Princess Diana, even before Nicki had got on there, it's still one of my favorite records from her. Even without the Nicki feature on there, I actually love that record. I used to play that before Nicki had even got on there. But somewhere she's lost her way. She's lost her way. She's lost her way. I'm filming right now. I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm done. All right. She's lost her way. And maybe let me not say she lost her way. Maybe this is the way, y'all. I don't know. She's confusing. I don't know. Ice Spice confuses me at this point. I don't know. I feel like it's just so much hype around her, and it's been quiet as of recently. I bet she wish she would have signed that deal with Nicki now. As an artist, I feel like as an artist, you notice when the hype is dying down around you. You do. You on the same, you see it. You're in the industry. That you might even see it a little bit more being in the industry as the artist. You see when the hype is kind of like slowly fizzling out around you. Now, had you signed that distribution deal with Nicki, you would have still had that stamp and that support from the Barbs, at least backing you, and you would have had that support from the Queen of Rap. That probably would have helped you with something like this mid-record. And the Barbs probably would have at least played it and supported you and bought it just because, Nicki stamped you. So maybe you would have had that going for you. So, I don't know, y'all. I told y'all how I feel about Ice Spice. I don't think she's going to last up throughout 2025. I think 2025 may be the last year that, we see Ice Spice really making some noise. And that all depends on, it could be by the end of 2024, depending on how this album sounds. But if she's coming like this on the album, she needs to go back to the drawing board and push the album back. Because this is a chop for me. It's a chop. But I want to know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Let me know what you think about JT and Sukiana. Do you feel like JT is on Sukiana's level and, she need to respond to her? And how do you feel about the Ice Spice record? Am I being too hard on her? Is it not that trash as I'm making it seem? Let me know. I want to hear from you in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do not watch the content and not subscribe. I don't get y'all when y'all do that. If you want to watch the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure you like this video and make sure you turn the notification bell on so you don't miss the next time I drop another video. I'll catch y'all in the next one.